It's Campbell on the road tonight here at Citi Field against the Clinton Dragons. The Dragons and the Cougars playing in their first region game of the season against each other. Coach, an old rival here tonight.
It is. I've played against them many times, Clinton, but big region game, first region game of the season, so very important.
How much good did it do you and your team? I know it did for me as a fan. Get that win on Friday night.
Well, that was a confidence builder, I think. I think we played really well at times. You know, we had 12 guys grayed out, which the two previous games we had 2 guys total, offense and defense. So we had 12 total this time, so obviously we played better. You know, it was on film that we played better. So if we can keep building on that and keep improving, then by the end of the year or the end of the regular season, we ought to be a pretty good football team.
So, again, I guess this is probably a testament of the team's progress, your growth with your program, your plan?
I think so. We've been in it for a little while now, so we ought to be getting better every week as we go. So huge test this week against Clinton. So it'll be a good test to see where we're at, see if we've gotten over the hump, as you say. Looking forward to it. They've got some really good athletes. They've got some speed. So going to be a really good test for us.
This is a team similar to Campbell County, starting 0-2 and getting a win last week, so they're coming in riding high as well.
They are. They've played a really tough schedule also. They lost to, I think, West, and I can't remember the other one, Cleveland, yeah. So you know, they've had a really tough schedule just like we have. So it's like I said, it's a pretty exciting week. We're looking forward to it and looking forward to kicking off the region play. You've
watched film already on Clinton. How important is it what the other team does compared to what you do with your team?
Well, you know, they're a spread team just like everybody else is, so we see that stuff every week. You know, we're obviously a big contrast to that, and just like the other night, we try to limit possessions. Our first drive was about 8 minutes long. We had 12 plays. When they got the ball for the first time, there was 4 minutes left in the first quarter. So that's the kind of thing we need to do, and we did it on the last drive too. The last drive where we drove it down here and missed the field goal, it was 14 plays and took a lot of the fourth quarter up. So that helped us tremendously too. That's what we want to get to where we're doing every series, you know, putting first downs together and controlling the clock.
You're a former quarterback, a state championship quarterback at Rockwood back in your playing days. What does that do to a quarterback as to stand over there and watch that for an 8 or 9 minute drive?
Well, what it does is if you can be successful and put it in the end zone, you start getting into the third and fourth quarter, it puts pressure on the opposing offense. They feel like they've got to score every time they touch it. And if you can keep that game plan and keep the pressure on them as the game goes on, you know, you sort of get them out of character, the offensive team on the other side. So hopefully we can continue to improve and continue to where we put drives like that together within every quarter. So and that way we limit their touches and we control the clock.
I think we saw your offense starting to maybe do some of the things you wanted to do. You ran the ball well. You also passed the ball well.
Yeah, Luke made some good throws there. You know, we didn't throw it much, but he made some good throws. Had a touchdown pass to Gavin, and you know, we did what we needed to do. Paul, I can't remember how to say his name, but he's the transfer kid from Germany. Came in, made a huge,
number 3.
Yeah, made a huge catch on the post, and that got us down in a scoring position. I think we scored off that drive. So you know, the passing game, if we get our running game going, it opens up the passing game because we're going to get man coverage on the outside a lot of times. So once the running game is established and we get comfortable with it and get it rolling, then we have opportunities through the air.
You've had a couple of games, 3 games now, maybe a player or 2 here getting banged up. Where do we stand with regard to the health of your team?
We're banged up. We're probably going to lose Logan Ballou. He had another labrum tear, so he's probably going to be out for the year. You know, Kirby has a little knee that's been bothering him. He had knee surgery last year, so he's got a knee that's bothering him a little bit, but and we had a concussion with our tight end, Gabe Sanders, that, you know, he's going to be out for a while, possibly. So we just gotta pray for those boys and make sure they get back as healthy as they can, and the next guy's got to step in and do the job. So we feel like we got some guys that can do that.
Had a couple of sophomores I thought stand out for you on Friday night. You had Landon Chadwell. You also had Sam Sexton. Sam with a big game again.
Yeah, Landon, he had just come off a concussion protocol, so he came back this week and really played well the other night, I thought. And who was the other kid you mentioned?
I mentioned Sam Sexton.
Sammy Sexton actually graded out the highest defensively, I believe, or one of the highest guys. And he played really well. He had a huge interception there to seal the win there at the end.
So it's Campbell and Clinton tonight, Coach. We wish you well. Hope you have fun. We'll see you after the game here.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Coach Mark Pemberton. His Cougars set to take on the Clinton Dragons here in just moments on the WLAF Thorles Tire Shop Sports Network.